morning, guys, and welcome back to another traveling adventure. Now, today we'll be flying Qatar Airways from Port Harcourt to Doha with a stopover in Abuja. Now, in this video, we're going to cover every single thing you need to know about flying international for the first time. Now, a few months ago, I did a flying for the first time video, the domestic version, and it has gotten a lot of positive feedback, and I've gotten a number of requests to make this video, which is why I'm making it. So now, before you start planning your trip, the first thing you need to figure out is if you need a destination visa. That means the country you're traveling to, do you need a visa to enter? Now, I'm traveling to Qatar, and for Nigerian passport holders, I need a visa, which I have already applied for and gotten. Now, as a Nigerian passport holder, if I was to travel to Accra, Ghana, I don't need to apply for a visa prior before entry. Now, the requirements are different. They vary from country to country and from nationality to nationality, which is why it's important that you take out the time, call your travel agent, call the airline, and find out if you need a destination visa. Whether you're going for tourism, study, business, whatever it is you're going for, you need to figure out the first thing if you need a destination visa. Now, when you have that sorted out, now you have to start figuring out what airline to fly. And when figuring out what airline to fly, you also have to factor in transit visas. Now, what is a transit visa? A transit visa is a visa that allows you to pass through a country. Now, this happens when you have a stopover. A stopover is when you stop in another country. You don't fly directly to your destination. Now, for most airlines that have a stopover, you may or may not require a transit visa. Now, it's also important to call the airline. Now, let me give you instances. I'm flying Qatar Airways. It's straight with a stopover in Doha, and I'm flying Qatar Airways to Qatar, so I do not need a transit visa. I only need a destination visa. Now, if I was to fly to the same Qatar and I was flying British Airways, for Nigerian passport holders, you need a transit visa to transit through London Heathrow. So now I'll require two visas to travel to Qatar: a transit visa for British Airways and a destination visa for Qatar. Now, the same thing applies to a lot of other destinations. If you're flying Ethiopian Airlines to Canada, you don't need a transit visa for now. Now, this information is as valid as of today, and this is not supposed to replace immigration information because these requirements are always changing. So it's important that you check. Now, for example, if you're flying Ethiopian Airlines as a Nigerian to most destinations, you do not require a transit visa unless it's passing through a country that Nigerians need a transit visa for. Now, let me give you an example. If you're flying on an Ethiopian Airlines flight that has a stopover in the US or the UK, then you will need a transit visa for that country. So when booking any airline, most airlines like KLM, Air France and Lufthansa, they require transit visas for Nigerians. So it's important that you check all these requirements. Now, another thing you might want to check when you're booking your flight is layover, how many hours are of layover, and if your stop is a stopover or a layover, because they are two different things. Now, what is a stopover? What is a layover? For a layover, when you get to the layover country, you have to leave the aircraft and then go through security and then wait for your connecting flights, depending on how many hours that you have to wait for the connecting flight. But in most cases, you don't have to go through immigration. But for a stop, you sit on the same aircraft, just like in this video. I had a stop in Abuja and I didn't leave the aircraft. So for a stop, you stay on the same aircraft to pick up more passengers or fuel, and then you continue until your final destination. Most airlines require you to have a proof of booked accommodation. Now, I'm flying Qatar Airways and I need to show proof of booked accommodation before I've been let to board the aircraft, and I also have to have travel insurance. Now, you need to figure out the country you're going to if you will need a travel insurance. So basically, make a checklist, check if you need a destination visa, check if you need a transit visa, check if you need to have a confirmed book accommodation, check if you need travel insurance. Now, this is the basic checklist. Once you have all of this, you book your flight and then you should be ready to go. So I'm already headed to the airport. My flight's for 10 a.m. 10:40 a.m. and this is still a few minutes past 7. So hopefully I should get there and then we'll see how it all plays out from there. So see you very soon. Bye. Okay, I thought like shift. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they are mine. Yes, I did, ma. Yes, it does, ma.
I'm not carrying anything that you don't need.
No, no, I'm not.
You did not leave your bag unattended.
At any point, no. Is that?
Ayo, it's not half a kilo. Ayo, let me do you.
AKH.
Half a kilo. Which of the hotel number?
So I'm all checked in for my flight for Port Harcourt to Doha. Now, first thing you want to do after getting checked in, you want to get to immigration, ask for the way to immigration and passport control. It's almost basically the same thing as flying domestic, but the difference is that you have to clear passport control. You have to present your documents a lot of times, so always keep it handy. Now, I am so pissed right now because flying from Nigeria is a big mess. I'm really sorry because I know that a lot of people are watching because it's not like I'm demarketing Nigeria, but Nigeria is a very big mess. I am so pissed right now because I was going through immigration and then they go all, where's your BTA? And I make it clear that I don't require a BTA to visit Qatar, specifically because I'm staying with family, and that waives the need for a BTA because I've already gotten approval and all this letter and everything else, which specifically states that they will cover it. But now, guess what? The immigration officer says he's not going to let me go. I'm going to go back to my my bank to go and get it, and it's sad that something like that has to happen because not even just me, they were asking even foreigners money shamelessly. Now these are people who have come into your country for work or for personal reasons, and then you're asking them for bribes, you're begging them unashamedly, and you're asking for money, which is very, very unnecessary. I mean, that should not be happening. It's not like I'm advocating for bribe because I'm still pissed. I mean, bribe is bribery anyways, extortion is extortion anyways. But I would understand if it was a case of, oh, okay, you're asking locals for money. This one, you're asking people who have come into the country. Now, that means we're not even beating the allegations anytime soon because these people are going to go back and they're going to talk about their experiences in the Nigerian airports, and it's not going to be nice. So next time when you tell somebody, oh, okay, come and visit their country, and then they all assume that everybody in the country is a thief. I mean, I was having a chat with a Singaporean woman on the same flight. I met her here, and then she goes all, Nigeria has nice people, but then the problem is the very few bad eggs in the country. They are ruining everything because she's married to a Nigerian, and then she goes on to explain how she was holding a Nigerian passport, and then they were trying to like extort her, and also she had to bring out her native passport, which basically ended the whole thing. I mean, you're a Nigerian, you're coming in, they ask you to open your bag, start asking you to show everything that you have. Do you understand that kind of thing? It's really a mess, and I am really super pissed right now, but that's perfectly fine. I'm all checked in for my flight. Departure is 10:40 and it's currently 9:52, so I'll have a few more minutes and then boarding is going to start, and then we're going to see what Qatar Airways does have to offer. Okay, this is 8. Yeah, so it's Sorry. Hi, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, customers who have just joined us, welcome on board Qatar Airways, a member of One World Alliance. After you have found your seat, please place your hand luggage in the overhead storage compartment or under the seat in front of you. Customers seated at emergency exit in front row seat should keep the area clear of all items. Please switch your recording devices and mobile phones to flight mode. There's smoking, including the use of lighters, matches, not permitted on board, including the washroom. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, they were talking to me. Okay. 34A. Okay, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, let me just see if I can sit in it. Let me see. At 10:29 a.m., we then pushed back for an on-time departure to Abuja out of Port Harcourt's runway 21. Barely 30 minutes later, we had already started our descent into Abuja. With more passengers picked up in Abuja, we were soon on our way to Qatar. Enjoy this beautiful takeoff out of Abuja Airport's runway 22. It's been about 5 hours roughly into the flight, and I've been able to get about 3 hours of sleep roughly. And so far, my flight is going smooth, nothing much. Hopefully, in the next 3 hours, we should be landing in Doha. So it's really a long flight, and I'm probably just going to head back to my seat and then get more sleep because I am super tired. Until starting descent into Doha. It's been a long 7-hour flight.
Customers with an emergency exit and front row seat are reminded to keep the area clear of all items. Electronic devices and mobile phones are required to be in flight mode at this time. If you wish to use the washroom, you may do so now. The seatbelt sign is switched on, reducing your seat with the seatbelt fastened. All washroom please.
You're welcome. Could I please get a bottle of water? Just one. Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Sorry, hello. Immigration. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it should be baggage claim soon. Which way? Okay, go to the left. You're stopping in Qatar?
Yeah.
Final destination?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it's that way. Yes, it should be there. This is transfers. So yes, I think we should clear immigration here. We should clear immigration here. Trying to see which way. Should be. We just need to find the immigration desk. Yes, that's. Sorry, it has disappeared. Where is A? Yes, I'm trying to. It has gone. Okay. Port Harcourt 6 is the same thing. Package belt 6. That's it. No, I really don't need to.
Myself,
Okay, yeah, you need to. You don't have somebody there,
No, I
right?
don't.
Yes, I do. So I really don't need to. I can't see my bag. Where are these people on our flights? I'm trying to see where are these people on our flight. I think this is my okay. No. So I landed Qatar and I cleared immigration. Now, when you land at the airport, if it's your final destination, then you have to go through immigration and then clear immigration and then go and pick up your bags. But then if it's not your final destination, then you have to go to transfers and then board your next flight into your final destination. So for me, Qatar is my final destination, and I've cleared immigration and I'm here to pick my bags up. So that's all you need to know about flying international for the first time. I hope you find this video super helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and like, and then subscribe to the channel. It will greatly help it grow. Thank you very much, and